Outside of where?
Inside the game.
That's where you're wrong.
I almost broke the Acecraft thingy.
Did you?
But it's safe, right? Nothing's broken?
It's a little bent, but it'll survive.
Hey,
Acecraft.
hey, you know what they say. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
It's a stronger Acecraft for sure.
Are you saying that planes are meant to be crashing?
Don't say
Like, you threw it away.
No. Although I do have to say, for the guy that said that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, there's quite a lot of things that doesn't really kill you.
Ah,
Like Malaysia and Indonesia, we eat a lot of spicy stuff.
that's true.
And we get stronger.
Yeah.
Guys, Lancelot's banned.
Spice tolerance. Oh, they respect the Lancelot, it seems like. Or might be the case of them not wanting to pick up the Alice. I don't know. That might be a bit too far-fetched, but yeah, we'll have to see. The Lancelot was pretty good in the hands of Throwboy in terms of that farming speed.
Yeah, but this leaves a lot of heroes open, right? Yuzong, Jushin's open.
Fanny.
Fan.
Oh, Fanny is banned.
Fanny's
Sorry.
banned. Grok.
Grok too, yeah.
The stars conspire
Juicing.
to bring you to me.
Will be picked up. Still a trusty and handy mid laner to a mage rather to be picked up on the mid lane. So yeah, Axe will be
So
the
what,
one.
like Grok Yuzong?
Grok Yuzong. What about Yuzong Yusun Shin?
Yeah, I was thinking
Oh,
Yuzong YSS
but-
too.
Yeah.
Honestly, Grok YSS is also okay.
Yeah, that is also-
either iteration would honestly be okay. There's a lot of good options here.
Yeah.
The only way that you can really mess this up if you pick up a Guinevere. That's the only way.
Are we gonna go back to that game
Not
again?
the- Guinevere.
Any other pick, we can say good things about it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, Yuzong, they want a quick counter to the Chusin, and by them picking
They
up the
didn't
Yuzong.
have to go for Eve yet, though. Like, they can't.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. They can pick it up in red 3, but you know, just
You know
be
what that
safe.
means? It means that they really want to hide something. Right? If you pick up a hero that's not contested, that means that you have something up your sleeve. And looking at Fly Solo, he's got sleeves.
Okay.
He has sleeves.
Do you think, did they want to see the enemy jungle first? What was up the sleeve? Any feeling?
Well, we'll see up his sleeve very, very soon. I mean, the Yasuchin is still there.
Yeah, the YSS is still available. The Grok too.
Oh, yeah.
They want to pick it up here. I think they
The Joy?
the Joy as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but
the
they
shield.
go-
Well, it's pretty safe because you have the Yuzong anyway, so that's why I think they were pretty brave to pick up the Eve and the Yuzong. That's the first two picks. To pick up the Yuzong, I don't really think Axe want to pick up the Yusun Shin.
I wonder if we will see a Claude and carry ban. Because I feel like for VP, they don't want to fight against a Claude.
Yeah.
And I think Axe doesn't want to fight against a carry.
Wait, is the Claude and Carry in the wildcards in M7 the equivalent to what a Bruno was in M6? Or is
Not
this,
there yet.
is this just a wildcard thing?
We'll have to see.
No, I feel like it's an Axe VP thing. Because I feel like Super Gorka and Speedy, they had carry potential, right? It's just that Speedy could not deal with Bobber on that Lunox.
Yeah,
Man, still the Hildebrand, though. Super respect over to Pluto.
yeah. Ruby again.
And I guess, oh no, not Pluto, sorry. Rice Cream then.
Rice Cream.
Yeah.
Or it could be Alphos Hilda, right? Putting on the EXP, yeah.
I wonder if Arlet is a band that they're potentially considering for VP.
Good call. Good call.
Good comp, especially when you have the Ababkacha as well, who is prevalent
Yeah.
on just jumping on towards the Eve.
Gatot, Arlet,
Ah,
Zushin.
beautiful. The Eve will have a hard time to play. And then you add a Claude in there, oh my god.
Or they just take the Claude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be the case. They have first pick after this.
Because Axe can take the carry, but you already have the counters.
My life.
Oh, but they ban the Harif.
is banning.
Harif.
Carrot, Harith.
It's kind of an interesting thing where it kind of feels like carry is aura farming. Because carry is so strong that despite that, this is the meta that counters her quite hard. She's still playable and she can still carry the game.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Like that's aura farming when all your predators are there and then you're like, I can do something with this. It's fine.
The Grok band does come through. And yeah, VP. What do they look for here?
Does Pluto play Cho? Is that something that they could consider if they want Prio in the mid lane?
I feel like if they take Claude here, it will be pretty solid.
So Claude first, yeah.
Personally, for
Oh yeah, for sure, because
Yeah.
Eve.
and Speedy was kind of good with it.
Yeah, you don't want to have Speedy play with the Claude again. Playing with the Claude again, excuse me. If he goes the same route, I think the Claude will be very scary. You have quite a couple of AoEs to combo it with. They just need a good last pick on the roam if they want to really make it work into their favor. So let's
Claude.
see if the Claude comes in.
My mission
Oh,
is to
No, it's
protect
not.
lives.
I was thinking Hylos because it is Pluto's kind of hero, but against
Yeah.
Jushin, it's not that great. It's not a fun time.
The end of one thing is
Ronaldo.
the beginning of another.
is that gonna be on XP? I believe it'll be on XP.
Yeah,
They
yep.
don't really have extra range.
So now
They can go Claude.
Claude to carry.
Oh no,
Prefer Claude, of course, but you know.
it's a recurring theme now. Claude carry.
I mean, like, why not? What's VP have right now that makes you feel like I should not pick a Claude here?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they counter-ish, but you can just play around that.
What's the decision? I mean, they're taking their sweet time there.
Moscow.
Is picking.
Moskov.
Okay.
Interesting, we haven't seen it so far. Maybe with the emblem setup, same as the Claude just now, fighter emblem with the Festival of Blood. Maybe, oh, okay, I can kind of see something. Two things. Number one, fighting against a Hylos and Eve, higher chances is a front to back. So with the penetration, you can actually heal up much more. And you need some kind of way to protect yourself from the Yuzong. I feel like Claude can do that too. You know, Moskov can as well.
And you kind of unlock the side lanes as well as Moskov. It's very, very fun to play a Moskov and you're split pushing up top or down bottom and you get the waves going. So yeah, that Moskov is surely for front to back. And it's going to be mainly a front to back composition for VP.
Yeah.
For Axe, it could be anything. It could be a front to back too. It can be a dive as well if they want to commit to that. So yeah, multiple options for Axe to play with.
I see the reaction in your face, and I do agree. I would have just taken the Claude because the Claude has proven that it can work. So this Moskov is going to be a question mark because this is his debut here in the wildcard. So good or bad, this Moskov will be 100% win rate or 0%.
0% and also 0% for Axe Mena to make it forward out of the wild cards if they lose this game against VP. This was a risky choice.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's kind of how you got to win the game. Sometimes you just got to take that risk. And maybe this is something that they've been training and they say, this is our secret weapon. This is our secret sauce. This is us.
Secret sauce. Are they overthinking though? I've been asking the question. Is X-Men
They're very
overthinking with the Moskov?
brilliant players. They're training in medicine.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a doctor. Uh-oh. Alpha has the shield. The soul grip is very scary from Bad Cop. It heals him up and oppresses Alpha. Pull back Pluto with the lift off as well. He has time to heal. The Revitalize will save him. The throw boy will not be able to get the kill.
Wait,
Okay.
where's the little? Show us.
I think it's
No, on that screen.
oh yeah, that's true.
You don't see it.
Mine's blocked.
Mine is blocked too.
6. Look at this.
Oh,
Yeah.
You are really blocked. Yeah.
No. Slight win for Super Gorka with that gold crab. Good time.
Interesting as well for both the Moskov as well as the Claude. They go for Master Assassin instead of going for more sustain with the Festival of Blood.
Phoebe.
So it feels like a little bit more standard marksman lane, no?
Yeah. Oh, Speedy flickers away with the step away as well. TP. So that Moskov is going to be fine, but still susceptible to ganks.
Okay. I'm going full reset. I really do hope to be proven wrong here by Axe Mena. So far, it looks okay. And the fact that, again, like you mentioned, oh, there we go. Kwanak is on the Jushin. It is making Pluto's life a little bit harder. You can see him setting up a lot more difficult. Pluto's not level 4 yet here as we get to the neutral objective.
Black Dragon form just to zone out the players of Axe. Rather, the RWM as well. Zaur, good pick off. The Petrify connects to Quanok. He is so low. The Crimson Beacon won't save him. as Alpha will run back to his turret. Rice Crim in the neighborhood trying to save his XP laner. But VP with a win, another one in their pockets. Batcot wants to jump in. Why are they overextending? As Axmena gets cut down pieces to pieces. Batcot with a double kill. The Yuzong 3-0.
That went from not bad to
Very bad.
pretty bad, right? You trade a neutral objective, that's okay.
Cody?
But why did they look for something else? Did they feel like they had enough firepower to look for a proper trade against Vituspro? But either or, that did not pay off at all. Wait a second.
The AOG on towards Bobber. He's so low. That's going to be the poke. Connecting. Throwboy gets Bobber. And now Quanok is next on the menu for VP. 1-for-1 trade, but it's worth it for Axmena.
Again, like I said, if you have one way to describe X-Men, it's fearless, man. They go for those fights, but you gotta be a bit critical as well, because in that previous sort of fight, it's either Quanok being in a very bad position or he made a call and the entire team just did not agree with his call. So it's either or. It's either miscommunication by the chance of you just not going with the call of whoever your shot caller is, or it's just Quanok just in a bad position.
It's like flipping a coin.
Yeah. Because that really costed them. Because the call looked like don't contest, but Quanok was
Let's contest.
let's contest.
Maybe he thought he could get out. But he didn't. Oh, maybe he used his flicker.
No, the thing is, he Crimson Beacon forward and then flickered out. But because he was in that position,
Yeah.
Alpha had to back him up, which kind of put them in a bad position again.
Yep. Here goes the Turtle. Zaur's close by as well. The lift off on towards Pluto. Hunter strike for Zaur. So that's going to be extra damage. Look at the rotations coming from the XP lane. Batcot has to petrify. First pathway all popped up as well. RWM and Quanok evaporates in the middle of the team fight. Rice Cream goes in with the Unbreakable, but in the backline, Alpha gunned down, pinned down. Zaur with the double kill. The SOD lands, but Rice Cream also gets sent to Purgatory. Turtle will be secured by VP.
2,000 gold lead, 2 neutral objectives taken. Throwboy going back in. Okay, he's just going for the clear, not wanting to overcommit. And this time it feels a little bit different. See, I don't know if it's because of the difference in the hero or not, but the Moscow's been quite, individualistic, right? Sticking to the lane, that's normally what we do see the Moscow do, right? He sticks to the far lane, jumps in when he has his items or when he's able to get that ult down. But because of that difference maker, can Axe come back in this mid game?
No, I'm actually 100% with you here because
Blazing Duet and Throwboy deleted quickly. Good layer of CC. Pluto, glorious pathway. He's not gonna kill the Esmeralda.
I think they overthought it. Like, it's one thing with the Moscow, but you look at the entire composition, it's much different. There's no Tigreal, there's no Kimi. I guess Jushin and Kimi can be interchangeable. The Gatot kinda interchangeable as well, but even though the hero kind of works the same, it does the same job. But you were talking about comfort. Yeah. This does not look comfortable for them.
Yeah, exactly. It's really look very much comfortable with the Claude and as well as Quanok here with the Chusin. Heavy questions to be thrown at the players of Axmena. Throwboy, I don't like that. He's gonna try to run away with the Quad Shadow. He gets stuck in the Mountain Shocker, and now the AOG on top. RWM as well as the second layer of damage for VP. Alpha looking for a Hail Mary play, but it won't happen as Batcot jumps in, looks for the Soul Grip and the Dragon's Tail. But VP, they run rampant. This is absolute plunder by the Bears.
Okay, so at this point, and I hate to say it because it's technically still early game, right? We're 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes in, and now we're in a position where Axmena needs to look for either more stacks on Jushin for Quanok to look for a comeback, or they buy enough time for Speedy to come back into the game. Now, we were talking about the item builds for the Claude in that previous game where the DHS was a big item for him. Is that the same case for a Moscow now that he has that corrosion size?
I feel like if it was a Demon Hunter, maybe it would be okay, but I doubt it because the big difference between a Moskov as well as a Claude is that it's easier to deal damage as a Claude.
Yep. First pathway onto the backline. RWM stuck in a rock and a hard place. RX Mena as the Black Dragon form flies into the base. Oh boy! What? What was that? He TPs back to the shadow. Looks for something, finds his own death. The maker of his own doom. As Quanok with the Crimson Beacon gets the lead, it got like is Zaur. X Mena. I don't understand.
Was that panic? Did he think he could shadow kill?
I don't think he could shadow kill anyone.
I think he misclicked.
Oh man.
Flat fingers.
Like, let me just say, I believe that names kind of shape your future. And
Hey!
no, I've been saying this for a long time. I really want him to change his name. Throw Boy.
Throw boy.
It's a cool name in rank, but in tournaments, man, with casters keep saying throw, it's just bound to happen.
Alright, I'll say it. Throw boy throwed. The last fight. First pathway again. Look at the chain CC. The RWM purified away by Alpha. 1v1. Shadow kill onto Zaur, but that's gonna be food for him. And that's gonna be X Mena again losing Throw Boy. At this point, I think X Mena is completely tilted.
Hey, turn on. You wanna know how bad this is? Your team has a Jushin, and the Hylos has never died. That's how bad this is right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I mean, Zaur was also waiting in that bush for a long time. He wanted to go for that V1, and he was able to win that V1.
Look at this Dragon. King 2 zone out the players of X Mena. Throw Boy again. Looking to look for an angle, but oh, the blazing duet into the backline. Throw Boy under the fountain still survives. And Super Gorka has to BMI his way back to safety. Golden Staff completed. Rice Cream will be gunned down. It's a mega kill for Batcot. It is so depressing as Vituspro confidently gets the win, and X Mena will have to stumble.
That's officially the fastest game we've seen in the wildcards, I believe. I think the previous one was around 10 minutes and 11 seconds. 9 minutes and 29 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Not the best way to end the series, and also not the best way to the wildcards.
Yeah, unfortunately the journey basically ends there. And I feel like it hurts because there were opportunities that they could have drafted a way that it would work out for them. After an amazing game with a Claude, I don't know why they didn't pick it up again. Like, if you think it didn't win game number 1, so you're not going to be picking up game number 2, I don't think that's the right direction, because you gotta look at the game objectively and saying, like, why didn't it work? Was Speedy bad? No, it was just Bobber on that Lunox where, you know, you just press your second skill, hit on the Claude, and then that's it, lights out. In this game, you're going up against an Eve. It's a better matchup. So, questions, man, questions.
Yeah. Well, nice start for X Mena, but VP, there was a slight scratch and a dent on their performance in game 1. X Mena tried to make it hard for VP to win the game, but game 2 it was completely flawless. Only a kill dropped, and that was on towards Bobber with that AOG dive in the mid lane. 4 members completely untouched, completely deathless. And this seems to be a recurring pattern now. 2 matches for X Mena. In the first match, they have a long drawn-out game with insane moments and insane engages happening. And in game 2, they completely just lose it all out, and it ends quickly. It was the same yesterday against Guangzhou Gaming as well.
No matter what happens, and we're gonna take a look at like the results, the official results later on.
Yeah.
But like I heard like the crowd earlier on as X Mena were going outside of the venue, and there were a lot of cheers, you know, a lot of support from the local community here.
That's what we want to see.
I mean, like, here's the thing. MLBB is big here in Indonesia, and I think even they know, like, okay, game 1, that was a good game. And like you guys said, maybe some tilt was coming in.
Yeah.
So just cheer them on. But with the win from VP, I believe X Mena as well as RLG basically cannot move on to the next stage of the wildcard. But Okay, we'll talk about that later on. For now, we're going to be looking at the MVP for Real Mia very soon. And it could really just go on to anyone because everyone from VP did so well, but Zar 8-0-7. Honestly, everyone from VP played flawlessly, but can I just say it was more on X-Mena losing.
Yeah, I would agree onto that to an extent. I mean,
Yeah, for that second game.
in the second game, yeah, completely outclassed. I mean, you couldn't say much because they were only able to get 1 kill. And that was a setup on towards Bobber. But for Zaur, he completely dominated the jungle. He was getting farm up quick, objectives were all taken relatively safe. Thanks to, I think, bad caught as well, with the Yuzong. Very good spacing and zoning against the players of X-Mena. Makes Zaur's job easier.
I feel like the difficult thing to fight against VP moving forward is, in a way, the star players that they have right now. Bobber the Beaver, as well as Badcod. They really showed up here in the wildcards. And it's not like they're carrying Super Gorka, because he's an amazing gold laner. And Zaur as well. Pluto on this high loss fighting against the Jushin and did not die. This is looking superstar potential here coming in from Team VP, but out of all of them, Bobber and Badcott really stands out for me.
Yeah. I think it was contested, right? Would have been the MVP. It was either Badcott or Zara. Excuse me. It's one out right there. But let's take a look at this. This was Throwboy. Oh no.
The thing is, you
Come on.
no, because as I was like, wait, is that live?
Same.
Or highlight? Because it's going in my head. It's like I see him standing, and I'm looking next to me, and he's sitting down, and I'm like, am I living in 2 different realities?
I think we also had chatter about this. That was a Mountain Shocker, right? Waiting for him at the end.
It's like, how do you want to die?
Yeah, how do you want to die? Do you want to die, you know, accept your fate, or
22.
want to fight?
Yeah.
By the way, does the Moskov win in lane against a Claude?
Well, it's relatively safe, I think. It's
Do you think it's 50-50? Do you think it's more favorable for the
I
Claude?
think earlier on the Moskov kind of gets the upper hand because you have mobility #1 and the poke as well from the passive. But then the Claude can just all in at you with the Blazing Duet.
I think it definitely is kind of a skill matchup E, but I think it's easier for the Claude. But there are opportunities in case the Claude BMIs try to attack you, you just stun him towards the wall, and then you can get a kill. But between the two, I'm still thinking it's Claude favorite. Personally for me.
Wait, does the Spear of Misery stun onto the wall cancel out the?
Nope, the Blazing Duet still
Yeah.
goes through. Still goes through.
Because if the Claude wins that matchup, which winning lane was Axe's winning lane? Because if we're talking about drafts, right? Esme versus Yuzong. Yuzong beats Esme, right? Supposedly in the lane. And then if the Claude is better than the Moskov, so they kind of drafted them into a position where
It's a
how
losing
do you
matchup
even
for both.
win the laning phase? Because like the mid prio was also a little favored to VP, you know, with the Yves, the Hylos.
Honestly, that's a very smart question, and that's why you have a lot of degrees, right? Because you can definitely analyze this game. You just need more confidence in yourself. But yeah, every single lane was a losing phase, but I feel like with all the degrees, it's definitely hard to explain the change of direction.
Yeah, I think they just accepted their fate for X-Mena. I wasn't quite sure as well why they forced this Moskov pick. I think it was pretty hard to play. I mean, I understand when they saw like Yuzong, the Isochin, the mobility might help Speedy, especially now he's deathless, right? 0-0-0, and he might activate the far lanes, but in a long drawn-out team fight,